Hi, I'm Eric Laboga, you're watching The Guitar Geek.
Hello, I'm the Guitar Geek and welcome to my unboxing slash first impression slash review of this Squier Contemporary Strat with double humbuckers. Here's our box with Fender written on it, which is a bit cheeky because it's a Squier. Let's crack it open. Here it is, it's packed the same as the Telecaster that I did. Put that out of the way. That is a way to pack a guitar, look at that. Oh, just going to break that tape out of shot and bring it back into shot. I think it's like a puzzle. Okay, now this top bit's going to come off. We have some more space age foil on the headstock. Not actually sure what that does. I think it would temperature maybe, who knows. I can see the guitar through the foam stuff. Okay. Truss rod, Allen key, saddle out Allen key, trem bar. That has got a sparkle finish, which I did not know. There is a slight sparkle to that. Now, this looks nice. Let's get this foam off here and check the body over for blemishes. If you've seen the telly video I did, then you'll know that that one came with a few finish flaws. Let's have a look at this one. That is a nice looking Strat. Let's get it on that close up just there. Let's run over the body from the tailpiece all the way across the neck to the colour matched headstock. I like this a lot, from first impressions at least. The saddles and everything look really good so far. The tuners are the same as on the telly, they're the bog standard budget Strat style, telly style tuners. String trees does what they need to do. Switch has a nice clicky action. It confused me then, I was looking for 5 positions. It's a 3-position switch, obviously. Bridge pickup, both, neck. It has a 2-point trem, and I think that's quite unusual on a Squier as far as I know. It's got the standard small tiny trem block behind, so that's not going to be exactly very, very high quality, but it is a Squier. Not even the Classic Vibe has a very, very good trem block. The pots turn nicely. For me that's important, I don't want them flopping around all over the place. Jack socket looks nice. Let's get my cable there now. There we go. Jack socket is not fitting in properly. Okay, so that's an issue. I've got a Neutrik silent jack, and it doesn't want to pop in. Okay, now it's in, but it doesn't feel like it wants to stay in there. First things first, let's tune up the beast. Okay, well that's not a good start. In simply tuning the guitar and bending the strings in, the top E has snapped. Not a good start. It's also snapped at the saddle as well, in fact inside the saddle. The ball end has just snapped off. Okay, not a great sign, which means I have to go and get a string and string this up. Thanks, Squier. I put the new E string on and it snapped off in the same place and cut me, and now bleeding. Okay, well, I kind of broke the rules of an unboxing review by putting a new string on a broken string place. This review is now going to continue with 5 strings. What I am going to do is be nice and wrap this rubber band around, there we go, around the tuning peg to stop that from vibrating. So we're not going to get any nasty surprises from that. Specifications time. It has 22 jumbo frets. It's a C-shaped neck with a 12-inch radius, which is traditionally more a Gibson radius than a Fender, but it's very, very welcome to someone like me. I really prefer the flatter radiuses. The 7.5 old style Fender Strat I just can't get on with. It's got two ceramic humbuckers. It's got a 3-way toggle, volume and tone, so you've only got master volume, master tone. A very sexy glittery body with black and a sort of sparkle from grey silver sparkle. Matching headstock with bog standard very cheapo tuners, but they seem to be doing the job. The nut is cut really well. Yet again, I don't know if it's their CNC and everything making that nut slot exactly right and then just sticking some sort of standard plastic nut in, but that is done extremely well. String trees are again cheap ones, but do the job. Neck joint is nice and tight by the looks of it. A small thin aluminium block and 3 springs on the trem claw, and a Strat jack input. Alright, one thing I want to point out is that the saddles look much better on this than they do on the Contemporary Telecaster that I reviewed. This guitar currently retails for... This one seems to be better made than the Tele. However, you may notice I've still only got 5 strings. There is something in there that is snapping a string every time I put one on, and I don't want to put another one on because it's just going to snap again. I've so far lost the original string plus 2 of my strings to this guitar. Onto the neck. The neck is matte, like a matte satin kind of finish. It is very, very nice. It's super smooth. The skunk stripe sort of sticks out a little bit. You can feel it. You can feel it with your finger running over there. That's a bit of a shame. But just play it more often, that'll wear it down. Without hearing this through the amp yet, I'm enjoying this a lot more than the Tele, which is a surprise to me. I did not expect to do this way. So. I'll do some sound samples. Bear in mind that I've only got 5 strings because the E keeps breaking. Middle position. And the neck. Bridge. Middle. And neck. Quite like that. I think in that bridge position, they're screaming quite a bit. Let's do some light trem use. The trem is really responsive. I'm only moving it just a little tiny bit. It's really going. There's no play really in the trem. So light use. More light use. Even light use of the trem is currently causing the guitar to go out of tune, but to be fair to it, I think it's because there's no lubrication in the nut whatsoever, no graphite, no nothing in there. I think if you were to lube that up, you'd have a fully working trem system. Let's do something more extreme. So that's not bad. Needs retuning, but that was right full on. Yeah, and without any lubrication, that's actually pretty good. The strings are not sticking anywhere, but I've only got 5 because it stole my string twice, or 3 times, and cut my finger. This review is more on the side of playability rather than sound samples. I do like the sort of more high gain bridge pickup. I do quite like the middle position, but that neck is doing nothing for me. It's just flubbly. I think Squier have done a good job of setting up the guitar from the factory. It's not perfect, but it's really good for a Squier and really good for a guitar at this price point. Strings is a big no-no, of course, because this keeps eating my strings. But the nut is good, the trem system is set up nice and tight, and the tuners work, even though they're not the best in the world. I think this is a good guitar. I think this is a better guitar than the Contemporary Telly, and I would be happy to have this in my arsenal. The Contemporary series also features a Strat with a Floyd Rose system and a locking nut. That would be interesting to try, and maybe something I can get on the channel for you soon. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you've made it this far, you are double hardcore, so please leave me the word wound, because I'm bleeding from this guitar. Just leaves me time to say, please leave a thumbs up on the video, it really helps in the YouTube rankings. If you have any questions or comments regarding this guitar or anything else, leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can also buy a Guitar Geek t-shirt, and this helps support the channel and lets me get bigger, cooler things to show you. I'm totally independent, totally honest, unbiased, and I want to bring more stuff like this to you, so please do that. Thanks for watching. I'm the Guitar Geek. See you in a future video. Bye-bye.